So we have an interesting question for you today. The world is obsessed with the pursuit of success. And I can talk about this on a personal experience because
You were on that path.
in order to gain, I thought that to gain my father's love and father's respect, I had to be perfect. So I had to be successful at school, earn the best grades, and then the best student and the best worker, the best executive, the most successful bank executive. So, yes, and I think we should go deeper into looking in what is the anatomy of success, and where failure also is important as an aspect of life, and how it teaches us a lot about what success does really mean.
So you like to go into that?
Well, in my own personal experience, this quest for success was again looking for recognition, looking for value, looking to be worthy, deserving. And it was all because I was not giving it to myself. I was always in the pursuit of becoming rather than being. And I find that there are a lot of people on this planet that are on that same path without realizing that it's all within us, and whatever we do not give to ourselves, we're not going to find it outside ourselves.
Is that your sutra?
Yes.
Okay, good. Very good. You discovered something?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Happy about it.
What light would you share in addition to that, Guruji?
I may look at success in a somewhat different way, and because I have been, I have devoted my life to the assimilation of the world teacher, Sri Krishnamurti's teaching, and that is an immensely profound spiritual teaching for getting at the nobler nature of man, not just be successful in the bread and butter game and in the game of competition to prove that I'm better than you, that I beat you out, that kind of a thing. So if we are to consider the whole pursuit of success, which you see, it begins in school. It begins even in primary school. And then it is much in evidence when the children write a competitive exam. Everybody is bothered about first rank, second rank, third rank. The papers are full of that. And that's almost the parents and the school. The schools have got a vested interest, because if the children of your school get the state rank or something like that, then next year more children are going to come to your school. So the school has a survival value. And for the parents, it gives a new sense of self in the nature of pride, because then you can go and tell your circle of friends that my son and my daughter, they did so well, they bagged the first rank, the second rank, and so on. So it gives a kind of self-identity.
Yes.
And then we have to, then it goes on that same track as you move forward in life into college and then into the professions, where life again becomes very competitive. And the psychologist or the spiritual teacher who's looking at this whole unfolding trend in society, the development of man, he will have the thought that what is the price you pay for this success? And is it a happy success or is it an unhappy success? And is it a success which is just in order to be the winner in a competition? Or do you feel very good being successful? these are deeper questions and broader questions which you'll have to raise, but people may not like these questions. But because the whole world is pursuing the success, we have got to say, maybe much to the consternation and dismay of listeners, that you can have success with character and you can also have success without character. Meaning that I can become very successful by compromising on ethical principles, by compromising on integrity, and by compromising on goodness, and compromising even on quality, because success is not necessarily connected to quality. And by hook or by crook, I can become successful. And is that good enough? And will that make us equipoised and happy? Or is there another kind of success for which probably we'll have to come up with a different, even a different name? Maybe using the word fulfillment for that, not just success, which sounds very mercenary. And in that fulfillment is implied that success came because of character. It's not a compromise success, and it is not a success by hook or by crook, and the driving engine is not just competition. The driving engine in the higher kind of success could be a passion which is sourced in an inspiration given to you by your father or mother, or a church father, or a guru, or some other inspiring work in art or inspiring work in science, and you're imbued with that spirit, and you have been ennobled. And because of that, you're plunged into the whole pursuit of that knowledge or pursuit of that activity. And then I believe that success is not a means to another end, but it is an end in itself, because it is the perfection of self-fulfillment. It is the perfection of self-fulfillment, and because your whole soul entered into the work. Now, when only you are pursuing success through competition, it may happen that it's a very superficial activity in which your heart is not there, only your mind is there, and the competitive edge is there. But when your heart enters into it, don't you think that success will have a so-called success will have an aura and will have a radiance coming from a dimension of creativity and inspiration, which is not always present in society, which is more of an exception. But don't you think society has to create a new culture where we talk more about success being sourced in character, success being sourced in inspiration, and success being sourced in the heart getting into the work, that kind of a thing, in which case the whole unfolding of success will go on a completely elevated plane, the whole thing. Don't you think we should do that? Don't you think we should separate the mundane success, the mean success, which is compromised, where there is no evidence of character, with this other success, which is the success of the nobler kind, the success which is an end in itself, which is a kind of fulfillment in itself, and which is because the soul got into the work.
Absolutely. And I think it has to start with us. We have to realize that the pursuit of success is the rat race. There is even for yourself or for a third party, if you're trying to please or gain recognition from your father, from your mother, from your spouse, from your children, from society in itself, it's a fruitless rat race, and the only way it can become meaningful if we substitute that pursuit of success for fulfillment.